Welcome to No BS Live TV. This is the place for prosperity online without all the bull. On today's show, I'll be featuring a self-mailer that immediately presents real value and great response. And we've got a question from a No BS Live viewer, Becca Berkeley. So this week I'm going to show you an S&D example that we showed all the Glazer Kenny members last year when they get a sample of an S&D every month in their newsletter. This month's S&D is this mailer right here, and it's for a furniture store, but it can be used in any kind of business at all, and we have it up on the screen for you. But when you open it up, what's really valuable about this is that it has these savings cards inside. And think about them as sort of like gift cards, or they certainly have the appearance of being gift cards. And what I really love about this is it immediately presents value to people, and people just gravitate to gift cards or savings cards because it knows it suggests to them a savings of money. And on the back of these cards, there's different offers that you can print on there. In this particular case, there's 15% off as savings at this store. You can be doing discounts in terms of percentage off. You can be doing dollar discounts. You can also be doing bonuses that they get or free gifts that they get. But what's important about this is that since people actually gravitate to gift cards and know that they present value, it immediately grabs your attention. And again, what's really cool about this one is there's two of them on here. So there's an opportunity that you could have one of them that's good this week and then the other one's good the following week, so it brings people back more often, or it's good this month and the next one's good the second month. Or it could be that one of these cards is good for a discount up to a certain amount of spending. And if you spend this larger amount, you get a bigger discount, which now helps to increase the transaction size of the spending that people do at your business. But anybody at all that has a kind of a business where you want people to respond to you and come to your business, this is a very, very smart strategy because, again, it enters the conversation that's already going in people's head that money-saving discount cards actually show value to people and they pay much more attention to it. I venture to say that doing something like this will always increase your response. We'll put up on the screen for you a resource where that actually printed this one up. If you want to know where to go get it, that company will be right up on the screen for you. So now it's time for Ask Bill. That's me. Okay, our question for this week comes from No BS Live TV viewer Becca Berkeley from Westchester, Pennsylvania, not too far from where we live here in Towson, Maryland. Becca asks, in the back pages of certain magazines, they have an advertising section where businesses can place small ads, usually about a sixth of a page. Is this an effective way to market? And if so, any suggestions to making this marketing method a winner for my business? Okay, Becca, good question. And quite frankly, unfortunately, it doesn't have a simple answer. And here's what I mean by that. Is that typically frequency will out-trump size when you're doing display advertising in newspapers and magazines. So here's how my answer goes. If you're using the more frequency of a smaller ad, so if you're repeating the smaller ad week after week, insertion after insertion for many, many insertions, usually the more frequency will always get a better response than a big, big full-page ad if you have more frequency. The problem with that is you're giving up size, which means you're giving up a lot of copy space. So if you're going to go to a small ad, here's what I'm going to be telling you. Number one is you've got to think in terms of doing it frequently. And number two is because you have less copy space, your copy has to be a lot more sizzling and in most cases more curiosity provoking. So the two things I would do with your ad on a smaller ad is number one is a call out to the type of person that you would want to respond to this ad. So for example, let's say you're advertising in a magazine that's a generic magazine that goes out to people that live, 40,000 homes. You might be sending out an ad such as, attention homeowners who are looking to save money and refinance their homes. Again, it's a call out to the kind of people that are looking for this message. And then you've got to do a huge almost like a headline on there, because that's all the space you have left, with great curiosity. Something like, go to www.savemoneyonmymortgage.com to find out about how you can save money in your mortgage that your neighbors don't know about. And now that's more of a curiosity-provoking headline. That's all the space you really have on a 1/6 of a page ad. So that's what you got to do. Lots of curiosity, and call out to the type of people that you're looking to go after, and you have to do frequency over and over and over again. Conversely, if you do a bigger ad in the magazine, well, now you've got a lot more space to sell your proposition, so now you can write a lot more copy, and you can actually make more of your proposition, as I said before, to the reader. So you're trading off the two, but both of them really can work. So Becca, thanks for your question. Now Jessica, tell Becca what she's won.
Jessica here, bringing you this week's Beat the Clock web deal. For business owners, marketers, and entrepreneurs interested in a comprehensive shortcut on how to quickly create copy that brings in cash now, then Bill Glazer's just released Cash Copy Clinic is for you. Inside Cash Copy Clinic, you'll find a quick review of the must-have elements of super powerful copy, the answer to the $64,000 question, how can I really get inside the mind of my customer, prospect, or client, special tips for creating cash copy for online marketing, and much, much more. Beat the clock and invest in Cash Copy Clinic for 34% off. And if you're a GKIC Gold member or above, you'll even get free shipping. But hurry, this offer ends Monday at 11:59 p.m. Eastern. Check the banner for more details.
Okay, if you'd like to have your marketing questions answered right here on OBS Live TV, all you've got to do is send them in. And there are two ways you can do that: by calling the number that right now that's on the screen, or leave a comment below, and we'll look at the questions, and the ones that are the best questions and have the most appeal to all the NoBS Live viewers, you could have your question answered right here on NoBS Live TV and win our web deal of the week. So that's it for today's show. And before you go, check out the sidebar for this week's new free gift that we have for you just for watching. These things are still going as fast as ever, and you're going to want to get your hands on it before we run out. And stick around for a preview of what's coming up on Tuesday's episode. I'm Bill Glazer, and this is No BS Live, the place for prosperity online without all the bull. See you next week. And it's become tradition here on No BS Live TV that I do an episode where I focus entirely on what I'm going to be teaching at the upcoming event. Now, this year's Super Conference is very different from how it's been in previous years.